Hey guys, what's up? This is Artem, and I'm super excited to welcome you here at the Freedom Digital free lesson on one of the most important aspects, in my opinion, of attracting clients, and that is optimizing your LinkedIn profile. So, I'm going to share my LinkedIn profile here. I'm going to drive you step by step through my entire profile and explain you why I do what I do and why you should be doing something similar. And this is my first-hand experience as well as my observations from the other people and also some paid consultancies that I've done in the past. So this stuff is valuable and I urge you to check out this video and then go step by step and literally make the same changes. Make sure your profile is good, put in the effort, put in the work. Okay, that is very, very important. Without further ado, let's get started. So here's my LinkedIn profile. And generally I say when it comes to optimizing your LinkedIn profile, you have to get every single bit out of there, have to include every single piece of the puzzle. So it's easier for people to find you, it's easier for people to get in touch with you. That is hugely important. And yeah, it's just that important. So the first thing when somebody checks out your profile, even before you click directly in your profile, is this header. Okay. So as you can see, I've got this link building for SaaS and e-commerce. So I work in off-page SEO stuff. Yeah, so link building is my forte. So I have it here included right away. So when the person checks out the profile, they're like, okay, link building for SaaS and e-commerce. So they already have something on their mind, like something that they're, thinking about. And frequently people check it out and they're like, oh yeah, link building for SaaS and e-commerce. Okay, makes sense. And then I have a bit of it's a real quote, yeah, from my existing clients. So this is one of the emails that I got is one of their feedback. So people check it out. They're like, okay, this links are solid. Artem, cost SaaS digital marketing manager. That's exactly the person. I cannot give out their name, unfortunately, but it is what it is. I've got my website done here below. It's not really that important. Obviously, the link is not clickable, but it kind of shows that I've got a bit of a website. So to be honest, you do not need a website in order to sell. Okay, it helps, yeah, if you have something, at least you have some presence, but you will be acquiring clients directly from LinkedIn, so the website is not necessary. Besides this, I have a bit of a book going on here, yeah. So I actually wrote this little freebie that people can kind of download off directly my website, but I've never had anybody asking for it, so I might as well just kind of take it out, whatever. But I still have it here just in case. If I was actually getting people to sign up to my newsletter, I might have added a link from my LinkedIn profile, and I'll show you how you can do this in a moment. But I'm not doing that, so I'm driving traffic somewhere else. Okay, that is the first part. And how to design this? You obviously go to Canva, and there are tons of different headers out there. Just keep it simple, yeah. Like type in what you do exactly. If there is a quote, cool. Focus on one single action. Okay. So the name is obvious, and then comes the description of your exactly what you do. Okay. So this is the line that everybody sees. So SEO link building agency. So it's actually what people are searching for, at least on Google. I don't know if people search for it on LinkedIn. I guess they do. And SEO, obviously, everybody's looking for that. Link building agency. So I presume it does because see, I got the 70 search appearances. So people look for something like that. And then I literally invite people to follow me for SEO and business growth related posts as an agency or freelancer. So this is what I do because I also like teaching a lot. So I want to share my knowledge, my experience with other people. So their life is easier because of this. So that's what I do. So however, if you operate, so you are an SEO, if you're a writer, or if you're a digital designer or whatever, you type in whatever you want to have here. Yeah, so you can type in like, oh, follow me for design related content, or check out my recent case study about whatever, or sign up to my newsletter or whatever. Okay. Then come these bits here. Yes, so it talks about SEO, SaaS, e-commerce, so link building. So this is all the stuff that they talk about. So if you operate in a specific niche, which you should be, you would also type in the stuff that you, for example, talk about. So it might be biotech, finance, whatever you're looking at. The location part will obviously type in where you're based. Yeah, so I have Buenos Aires here because I live here right now. Contact info. In this case, I've got my contact information as listed out. Like, this is a tricky one, yeah, because I mean, you can type in your website here, you can have your email included, whatever, but it's not, I mean, people do not really check this out that frequently, that's funny enough, okay? So see this video again? That's the video you can upload to LinkedIn. It's pretty short and I recommend you do it. I don't know how effective it is, yes, but if there's something we can do about our LinkedIn profile, we absolutely should do this, okay? View profile video, you know, if I click here, it will actually show up. So here's what the video looks like.
Finding a reputable link building service you can trust over a long period of time is pretty complicated.
Pretty short, as you can see.
My name is Artem and I run LinkedIn.
And if you have a chance to do this, you should absolutely do this, okay? So I also want to show you the photo itself. Photo aspect is hugely important, okay? I've got a photo here. You can see the parts of the suit that I'm wearing and the white short. And I've got a funny kind of background as well. So that's the important bit. You want to have a good professional photo, okay? And a good professional photo is you have to have the light set up correctly. You should have, you shouldn't be like on the sun somewhere or like surrounded by nature or anything. It's a professional network. So you have to look professional, especially when you sell to people that are themselves professional. Yeah, so if they're dressed, if they wear suits, then you should wear a suit as well, you know. And if they do not wear suits, that's okay. You can still wear a suit. That's fine. So you have to do this. Okay, that is just so important. And I understand all this like more casual stuff, whatever. I recommend wearing a suit because it looks more professional, it helps you to stand out right away. It's just the way to go. I'm a huge, like, I'm not into suits at all, you know, like I'm not the kind of guy to wear a suit, but I still put one on. Like, I mean, that's how important that is. As you can see, the light on my face is pretty, this is not a professional studio photo. I did not go to a studio for this. I actually have two separate lights that I actually have on the video right now. So I've got one light here and I've got one here. They're semi kind of like professional, but they help me to get the light fairly even on my face. So I do not have one side that is particularly bright and the other one that is particularly dark. Nothing of that nature. So it has to be quite even, and that is very important because the face, your photo here, it's very important. So you want to look trustworthy, you want to look confident, you don't want to look arrogant though, okay? That is a bit of a difference. So, but like the profile photo is hugely important. The background bit is also important because you want to kind of have the image stand out, and you see that people doing this. For example, my buddy here, I'm going to show you real fast. Eugene. Yeah, so there we go. So he's got this kind of like orangey kind of thing going on here. So there we go. So he's got this orange. So it easily stands out on LinkedIn. You can do something similar. And you can see he's wearing a suit here as well, even though he's wearing a t-shirt, a white t-shirt. That is kind of like the casually kind of way of doing it. However, like, you know, that is pretty young, so you might pick like wearing a proper suit instead. But anyway, back to my profile. So image cleared, this stuff is cleared, that's good. So the next bit is this. This is hugely important and it gets ignored by like 80% of the entire LinkedIn population for some reason. This is the one link that LinkedIn gives you that is clickable and that can take the people off your profile directly to wherever you want them to go. So in my case, and I recommend you do the same if you are a consultant, in my case, it goes directly to my calendar. Okay, so once you click it, you end up on my 20-minute strategy full page. Okay, so this is where they can pick the date when they want to have a chat with me. And this is a link building strategy call. This is when we meet and greet. I learn more about what your requirements and to help you and try to help your business. Okay, so this is all I do. I have 20 minutes where I can talk to people about their projects and see if my service can help them grow and, you know, stuff like that. So they pick a day and then they pick the time and they type in some information here. That's how it works, okay? Very, very simple. I recommend you use Zcal for it, Zcal, whatever they call it. So for now, when I was registering, it was free. And the functionality in these is just so impressive. It's like, it's crazy. It's like Calendly, but it's free, okay? So I highly recommend this tool and go use it and pick your name. I couldn't get my name spelled out in English, so I had to get like a bit of a variation here. But anyway, so go ahead and grab it. It's very, very good. So the way to include the link is here. So you go into this part, and here's the website. Yeah, where it says website, you have your link here. So it goes directly to the calendar in my case, and this is the link text. One click to more traffic. This is my, it's got only 30 characters. You can call it, I used to have it call it like one-on-one strategy call. Maybe it makes more sense to people, but because one click to more traffic, it's kind of like, okay, you know, it's still not there. So maybe I should change it back to one-on-one strategy call. But nevertheless, that's how it goes. As you can tell, like we haven't even kind of scrolled down below the fold at this stage. As you can see, there's a lot of information that you need to cover up in this first part. And guys, I understand, like I really mean, it's just so important. You have to go in there and make these changes, okay? Because if you do not do them, getting business from LinkedIn is hard. I really mean that. Like you need to have a good photo, you need to have a good header. I'm probably going to change the header as well because I mean I wanted to fit the background a bit better, and you know I maybe don't want to get people to get to the book or whatever. Fill it up, have the link included, go register with Zcal, have a pretty picture of yourself taken. If you're wearing a beard, like I don't know if it's I don't have one obviously, as you can tell, so it's not an issue for me. But if you do, have it trimmed and looked after before you take a photo. You don't, you know, go shave. For ladies, you know yourself, I'm not gonna go there. So hugely important, okay? So what you do next is, this is the resources part. So you want to have your creator mode on so that it allows people to follow you. As you can see, I have some followers, and it's kind of, the number is kind of slowly going up because I'm posting more content. Now, the featured part, hugely important featured part. As you can see, I've got few things here. So I've got this one bit where I'm literally calling out people that want more traffic. You know, I say, want more SEO traffic, better call Artem. So I want more organic traffic call. During this 20-minute strategy call, we go over your website and see whether I can help you ranking it better fast. Book now, it's free. So, and guess what? This is the same link that goes to my calendar, okay? So you want to kind of drive, you want to give people several opportunities to go to your calendar and book a meeting with you when they check out your profile. Because they might not see this link, or it might look funny to them, they might not understand what it says. Once they scroll down, they see, oh, I want more SEO traffic, better call Art. Okay, I want more SEO traffic. This guy looks legit, maybe he isn't, but looks legit. I call him up. So that's what you do. And this is the first link. This bit here is the first one to appear on mobile. To see the others, you actually need to scroll. So once you check out LinkedIn app, you see this, and you have to scroll for the others. As you can see, for the others, I've got the case studies. So when people are like checking out my face, I'm like, okay, where is this guy? But when they decide to scroll, if they do, they see all these case studies, you know, and they check them out, they click on them, they see the graph. They might not read the thing, but they see like, oh, traffic went down, and it's like 50K to almost 150, pretty good. Okay, tell me something else. You know, oh, 35,000 to, you know, 50,000, 60,000, pretty good. So again, you need to put some social proof here and show people you can actually get some results for them. Okay, that is really, really important. The way to get there is obviously you have this featured bit here, and then you just add some stuff, add a post, newsletter, an article, add media. So for the for these, for the case studies, I had this as a media added, okay? And for the link, I obviously had it as a link. So that's just the way it works. Okay, so we've gone through this stage. Then the activity part, I'm not going to cover the activity part for this bit. You can always go check out my profile and see what I'm actually posting and see how I engage with others. If I do, well, of course I do. It's very important to engage with people. And next, the about part. For the about part, again, do not miss out on the opportunity to show your expertise and sell people what you got. So I got a very brief introduction of what I do, how long I've been doing this for, and then I'm going directly to the case studies. So this is when we started, like, you know, with this one company, and this is where we're at right now. And, you know, we're basically showing them how, like, the results, you know. So again, like, I've got a few bits here. I cannot give out the names, but I can still show them the results. So when they get in touch with me, I can be a little bit more personal with everything that would help me to secure that new contract with them. So again, and I'm driving people to Links Hero, my website, and then to contact. Again, this hasn't been updated for a while, November 2022, so I should update this and add a link directly to my calendar instead. Yeah, the one I showed you. So again, people check it out and they see, okay, this guy is maybe actually he's maybe legit. So I'm going to book a call with him and chat and see if I can get something from him so that we can help me grow my business. Okay. Experience, as you can tell, it is very, very like, I don't have much here, but it's not very, very important. Okay, so in this case, I've got almost 6 years here with my link building agency. I have got these case studies that I posted directly to this place. Okay, so you want to kind of do something similar if you got any case studies. So again, you just want to show your expertise. You want to show your potential client that you know your stuff, that you've got your results. And trust me, chances they will check this out are slim. But if they do, you want to have them there. Because typically clients, they're like, oh yeah, show us the results. You know, I'm like, come on, they're posted there on the website, but you still have to kind of communicate it with the client every single time. And that's just the way it is, okay? If you got more experience than me, perfect, go ahead and post it. I'm not going to get into this experience part because I don't feel like anybody cares about it, especially if you're a freelancer, an agency owner, it doesn't matter, okay? I mean, you've been in business for a while, it's good. So just to show that you've been present. Yeah, so education, skills, so recommendations. If you got any of that, again, feel free to use those. You can potentially ask people for more recommendations. Like, I got this recommendation like 10 years ago. Man, it's crazy. I need to get some fresh ones. So, and we're still friends with Guillermo, by the way, which is good. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So as you can see, the most important stuff, the most important stuff is actually happening above the fold. And it makes a lot of sense, especially once you are actively getting clients. So it's not, you're not looking to get hired by another company. So that's how I recommend you go set up the profile. I hope it's been of help, and I hope you have some questions for me. So go ahead, ask those in the comment section under this video, and I'll be there to help you out. Okay, good luck.